Joey, you win here at the showgrounds. How do you assess that?
Yeah, delighted, Ben, to be honest. It's a really tough place to come, and you've seen that with the results that they've got. Lately in the league down here, it's a really difficult place to come, so look at that first half, we sort of got onto the game, we sort of controlling it a little bit without really creating that in the final third, but conditions weren't great obviously in that first half, so yeah, look, it was just got in at half time, said second half, obviously the conditions were going to be in their favour, I suppose, shooting down, and yeah, just spoke to Ali about just trying to find that right hand side into the pocket, and that's why we thought we might have got a little bit of joy there. But here, listen, it's all down to Ali. It's a quality bit of play by him, manipulating the football and getting the shot off. And listen, it was a great breakthrough. And then, yeah, John and Boydie linking up together for the second goal really, yeah, I suppose, made it comfortable for us then.
The league table probably doesn't reflect how strong of an opposition Sligo are. They're 6 games unbeaten in their last 6. Like, it's not an easy place to come by any means.
No, definitely. Yeah, I think they're one of the most informed teams in the league, especially down here. It's really, really difficult, you know. And look, yeah, delighted to get 3 points to go back up the road.
There was no fear of a European hangover. A really strong performance, conditions taken into account as well.
Yeah, no, definitely spoke about that during the week, obviously after the game as well. It's a massive thing. Obviously, listen, it's great the European football and all that, but our league is the bread and butter. This well, yeah, we're defending champions. We're not happy where we are in the league, you know. And it's about pushing on and trying to keep closing the gap to people above us. And that was the start of this tonight. It was the strength of the squad. I think I've mentioned it a few times since I've taken over. You know, it's serious quality in that squad. You know, so you're able to rest players and change players and watch their minutes and stuff like that and keep them fresh. You know, and I think you could see the benefit of that out there tonight.
What was the message at half time? It was such a quick response. I think the goal comes on 47 minutes from Ali. Just that little bit of quality.
Yeah, no, to be fair, I just said to them, it's listen, when you talk about European football over in Azerbaijan the other week, for me that first half was like League of Ireland football at times, you know. You come down here, down out in the west, the conditions are really bad and you have to stick at it, and sometimes your pass is a little bit off and the touch is off because the pitch is so fast. But ultimately just getting in the half time, we were happy to be in where we were. We just wanted to tweak it a little bit. We felt the conditions were going to be in our favour second half. And listen, as again, you have that quality at the top of the pitch that we have and the players that we have. Yeah, you'll always be hopeful that one of them will produce.
Ali has that real kind of X factor about him. We've seen it from him before. It's great that he kind of just took hold of the game and said, look, I'm doing something here. Yeah,
no, definitely a quality player, you know. He's been in great form, you know, and he has that ability to take a ball in the pocket and manipulate it and get a shot off, you know, and he's done it over the years, you know, not just release for us. Yeah, he's done it for Bows against me when I was still playing, you know. He'd break your heart as well as a player, like, so yeah, he has that quality, and yeah, as you said, a moment of magic, which probably before that in the game was a bit devoid of, so he stepped up, yeah, and produced.
Good to get minutes into the legs. The new lads, obviously Milan starts and Sean comes off the bench and Vessel gets the start. It's big to kind of get them in at this point.
Yeah, no, definitely. Listen, again, no issue with them as players. It's serious quality, you know. And yeah, Milan obviously only came in trained yesterday, so again, great to get 60 minutes into him or whatever it was. I think he was just getting a little bit tired, got a little bit of cramp because he hasn't been playing the recent weeks. But listen, he's been great. Come in, and again, Sean there as well, an opportunity to get him on and get a taste for it. And listen, he'll only improve, and as the season goes on again, I think they'll invest as well. Listen, quality players, you know, and you have Jack obviously injured at the minute as well to come back into it, so it's a really tough team for me to pick, you know.
3 games in a week, but like as we said before, these lads are top pros. That's something they should be relishing.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, if you want to be it, I think that's what it is. I just spoke to Cameron and Lewis there to go 2 90 minutes back to back, obviously Wednesday and tonight, and with the travel involved, it just shows you like you live and breathe it, like, you know, and these are the best days of your life. I said that to the lads in there. When you're done as a player, nothing replaces it, so make the most out of these times.
You said how important it is for this to be a squad game. There's quality in the squad. The second goal, we see that 2 lads off the bench linking up. Yeah,
like, that's what I mean. Like, you have serious quality, you know, coming on, that firepower coming off, and ultimately that's about buying into it, and the whole squad buying into that. There's going to be disappointments across the board, you know. Certain lads aren't going to be picked and aren't going to play and as much as they think they should. And yeah, that's the reality of professional football, you know, and you should always back yourself. But listen, when you get that opportunity on the pitch, you make sure you put your best foot forward and make it hard for me, you know, to not play.
Obviously we'll speak match day -1 before the game next week, but announced just before we left Baku that it'll be in Talca Park. How big is that for you and the group to have that home support just backing you 100%?
Ah, yeah, huge. And listen, it's like, and I think I've said it before, Ben, about European football. 2 games are never the same, home and away, you know, and ultimately, regardless whether if we had to go up to Tala, it's not our pitch, it's not our place, you know, it's not where we're comfortable, it's not where we play week in, week out, like, you know. Talca is that, and as you said, the fans are our fans. There's that bit more passion in it, I believe, when they're in their own stadium, especially in Talca Park, because of how much they've had to do to save Talca Park, I suppose. So there's that added more emotion into it, and that's what we want, you know. But listen, that's in a couple of weeks' time. Wednesday night is going to be a really tough game, you know. It's going to be a hard opposition over there. Very good team, very good, serious players. It's going to be a really tough game. But again, that we're absolutely dying for, you know. I can't wait for it. Can't wait now to start building the preparation for that, and I'm sure the lads are the same.
The lads in recent weeks have kind of puffed their chest out and said, yeah, these are the opposition we want. They must be really looking forward to the game.
Yeah, without a doubt, and that's what it's all about, you know. As you said, you've got a bit of a taste for it now. You want more, like, and that's the thing. You get greedy for it, and you want more, and you want to be. I'm sure there's players and us as a staff, you're looking at it thinking, could you have done a little bit more? Could you have done a little bit different against Corabeg at certain moments in time? And that's what it's about, and that's the learning of it, you know. And ultimately, that's where, again, going into next week, we want to be better than we were in Corabeg. It's an away game in Europe, really hard, really difficult, a lot of similarities in it, in that sense. But again, for us, it's about going over there, putting our best foot forward and making sure we put on a performance and get a result.
And just again on the travelling sport today, Belfast, Baku, the showgrounds, they've come everywhere.
Yeah, brilliant. And I actually just said it to Luke there in the warm-up, which is fantastic, you know. And as you said, in the conditions, and again travelling down here, and some of them I'm sure away and some of them weren't, and they come. That's what it's all about, man. That's, as I said before, football's nothing without fans, you know. And yeah, that's the magic of football.
Thanks, Charlie.
Cheers.